Now recording.
No. Excellent. Okay, so by way of recap, that's too much work. Um, we played what, a month ago?
Yes, it was almost a month to a day.
It was
Right.
the 17th.
And the gist of the last game, besides a lot of characterization, meeting NPCs and whatnot, is that I'm
Uh,
looking for names here. Darling has become the captain of her own ship,
oh yeah.
complete with a 7-person crew,
Hell yeah.
plus her 4 party members. And your first job was to deliver Gadab to the city of Ghana for his personal vendetta mission slash get rich quick scheme, or however else it decides to play out. Uh, so with that in mind, you are in the city of Huzuz currently. This is probably not the right map. It's actually, this one works better because this one has cities on it. Huzuz is there. Ghana is way down here. You, the 5 of you are familiar with this area because the place where you did the little tomb rob was somewhere in the hills around there. Way back in the beginning. What? District of Rhea? What? Is there a
We're
a
going to
Rhea
the
on
city
here?
of Ghana.
Ah, I see. Ghana is the
Gross.
capital of the Pearl Cities region. And according to your information, there's a big month-long festival going on down there, the end of which launches into this treasure hunt race to see who can impress the Sultan of Ghana with the greatest discovery, at which case you become hero for the year and get personal favors, and the city basically gives you access to whatever you want, and you can get a request or two fulfilled by the Sultan of Ghana, depending on what your request is and what his abilities are. And rumor has it there's a genie in his employ that is willing to grant a wish without the usual genie fuckery. Though no one has claimed this reward as of yet. Oh, so Haran. Make sure I remember the name of the NPCs. Haroon, your air genasi, has spent a bit of the day with his charts, and he approaches you, um, darling. It was like Essie, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, he
Um,
goes by darling.
I was looking
they're
at your
not
post
supposed,
at the bottom, but yeah.
yes, they're not supposed to know my name.
And he says I've plotted 2 possible courses to Ghana. The safest route, hugging the coastline, will take about 9 days. It will put us potentially into the target range of pirates, but it will avoid most bad weather. We could cut it as low as 6 days if you're willing to brave some more open water. Provided we don't run into any rough seas, we should be okay. The choice is yours, of course, Captain.
Is Sabira there?
Yes.
Okay, I turn to her and what is your opinion?
She takes a moment. She looks at both of his plotted courses.
I don't know if we're willing to risk the integrity of the ship on our first trip if the weather is bad.
Mm-hmm. She says, "How about we split the difference? If we don't cut across here," she's pointing at one of the routes he's mapped out, because that does get rough this time of year. But we could cut across this one He's like, "If I remember correctly, the Gulf Stream doesn't hit there, whatever." And he nods. He's like, "Oh yeah, yeah. I suppose we could make it in 8 days if we make these adjustments."
Sounds great.
Very
Weather
well,
pending, pirates pending.
of course.
What do we need to know? What do we have that pirates could take? What do we need to keep away out of sight at all costs? And what's just...
Our lives.
Yeah, besides that, you're not there. Shut up.
Yes,
You can be there if you want.
Depending on the coastline, the pirates could be just looking for slaves. It's not uncommon,
Yeah.
especially in this region. A ship our size is not likely to be carrying large volumes of cargo, but we are also the kind of ship that would be hired to courier smaller but more valuable cargo. So sometimes not being a large ship is more of a target than not. But we're also harder to catch. It depends on the pirate.
All right, I think that 8-day course is fine.
Excellent. Before you leave port, is there anything you might want to stock up on that you don't already have? The first thing I think of is healing kits for Jamie, because I know you have the healing proficiency and you need kits to use it.
Yeah, I've got.
I remember you or somebody had mentioned they didn't have enough kits or something.
I have 1 kit. Each kit has a number of uses, though. I think.
10 uses, yep. And I don't remember how much they cost.
Yeah, I have 6 uses left. I have it marked on my resource.
And you are
They're 5
with...
gold if you want to grab one, or 2, or whatever. I will say that Talia has a couple as well, since she is the ship's surgeon / cook.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. I don't even have my character sheet up. I don't know if I...
Like, oh, of course I always have a couple healing kits on here. Why? What kind of surgeon would I be if I didn't have that?
She's gonna betray us in the end. Oh, I have a bunch of gold. Yeah. Okay.
That's right. Don't like any NPCs too much. Remember,
I know.
I gotta make sure I hate. I think you hate the ones you like the most.
I hate her. She reminds me of the general. She's the worst.
The admiral.
Not the general. The fucking... See, I don't even know his name. I hate him so much.
See, I always don't know how to take that. Like, does that mean I did a good job or a bad job?
That means you did amazing.
I would say that's a compliment. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. It's tough because I'm like, I don't want to be hated, but that means I did a good job.
Yes. You want us to hate the bad guys.
Right.
If we were indifferent to the bad guy, then that would be different.
Mm.
Yeah. Then we
I've
could be
had good
slaves.
guys that people hated before because they were like lone wolf assholes, but they were good guys.
As a group, we're
Didn't you
really
have
good
an-
at hating bad or good people.
Didn't you have a like an elf bard or something in Matt's game?
Oh yeah.
He was a drow, wasn't he?
He was a drow, yeah.
Oh, the one that had to leave the group because we caught him trying to screw us
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Actually, it was Pitts that caught him, I think.
No, it was Mark. Mark caught me.
Oh, it was Mark.
Yeah, immediately turned me in, so I had to switch characters.
Oh.
So I came in with the exact opposite. I went from drow, evil bard to a dragonborn noble paladin.
Damn.
Like, the bard was calling Chris's character bait, sending him in first to all the dangerous areas and stuff like that.
I was a kobold ranger.
Yeah. And then my paladin immediately adopted him and
He
I
made
was
us
like,
stop
"No."
calling it.
Yeah, stop calling him bait, which is what was
Oh.
Disrespectful.
that was
love
great.
that.
That was good times.
Alright. I'm
All
going
right.
to go up to Zephyr.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Sure.
Okay. And I'm going to ask him, do you need any more healing kits before we leave on the house, on the ship, on me? Do you want to go shopping?
I grabbed a few myself.
Oh. Well, then never mind then. Does anyone need... I'm going to turn around and just, like, address the ship. Does anyone need anything else before we leave? We have provisions. Does anyone want anything else?
Jamie, did you spend 5 gold apiece on each?
I did.
You're a charisma-based character, aren't you?
I am.
All right. You can either drop the gold off of
I-
each or add an extra one. Because you would have been able to haggle that down from the base price.
Maybe we should have some extra ale.
Well, go get some.
Oh, Chris is that what you want to buy?
Yeah.
If you make me a persuasion roll real quick. Just one.
Oh, wow. I actually have that trained, and yeah, I guess my stat is +0 on that.
Oof.
Well,
All right. So you're paying full price.
Oh.
Just
I'm surprised he's not paying extra.
well, I'm not gonna be that mean. I know, crit fail. You walked in stumbling your way through it, and they just
Broke
almost took pity
everything.
on you and just gave it to you for yeah. You bought a few extra things.
socially awkward.
Mm.
I feel so bad. I will get off the ship and buy some extra alcohol.
Throwing in some rum for the voyage.
Yeah, how much is like... Okay, so it's gonna be 8 days. How much is like an extra...
Ask.
I don't want to say...
You have 13 people on the ship. One of them's definitely underage. Not that there's age restrictions in D&D.
I don't got that book that goes through all the species. I'm fine.
By the way, one's overage as well.
Oh, so he makes up for it.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as underage in the fantasy world.
Yeah, probably not. Kids were drinking alcohol in like the medieval times with breakfast.
Well, they used to mix alcohol into their water because water was
Dirty.
not considered. Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
their water wasn't the cleanest, so they needed the alcohol to kill the stuff that was growing in it.
That's
Oh,
gross.
like Flint, Michigan.
I don't think it'll help there.
So this is the Great Lakes region where we're sailing on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're actually headed to Flint. That's why we want to bring alcohol.
All right, so
You're
you got
dating this episode.
yeah, if you got 13 people on the ship, and I mean, you don't want people too drunk, but
No.
let's say if you spend 10 gold, you've got more than enough. We'll say.
All right. How persuasive am I?
Okay, 8 gold.
Oh, God. Okay. So 43. Cool. All right. There we go. And then I will have told Gadab that he had to come with me. And oh man, who's the tall one? You are with Brian. Damari. I would have Damari and Gadab come with me.
So they can lug them back for you.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to buy a toy for the little kid too.
Okay.
It's like something to keep him entertained on the ship.
Yeah, just a couple silver will do it.
How about a toy boat with a band-aid around the mast?
Don't we have someone that makes toys?
I was
Yes,
going to say,
the
no, I am quite adept at making toys.
can you make a spyglass, right? That's what that's called. I cannot find words today at all. You know that you sit on the top of the crow's nest and you have a little thing that you look away.
Yeah,
Spyglass,
Yeah.
you're right.
are generally pretty expensive, I think.
Yeah,
Aw.
1,000 gold.
Change that.
Good. Wow. Okay, maybe I won't get him that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I meant more of a music box or a clockwork creature. or boat or something, not specialized glassworks and optics.
How about a dancing lady?
Little wind-up dancing lady.
Is there one you have in mind?
I start miming like measurements.
Jesus.
About yay tall. About yeah.
Yay big.
I'm waiting to check and have Jim popping a bunch of pictures in the Alkadim channel of the game as it's playing out.
Well, he just fucking did our
I know,
other
I see
game.
that. That's why, yeah.
You're such a hoe.
You just reposted that picture.
Well, nobody got my reference about the.
I
boat.
did.
Aw, sad boy. Sad boy.
The sad boat. Yep.
Sad ghost
Oh.
boy.
And I do hope we have plenty of coffee supplies.
God, do I need to go buy coffee? Okay. How much is coffee beans? Like a big bag of coffee beans.
Wait a minute. Would that be a part of our supplies anyway?
Well, if they want extra. Do you want extra? Hold on, don't say anything yet. I need your name. Taliba, do you want extra coffee beans?
Well, it wouldn't hurt, or we could go search for some more interesting exotic varieties. I do enjoy trying some roasting different coffees, and perhaps I could learn a thing or two from the cook.
I will humor her, and we will go to a area in a market that has different flavors of coffee, and I will buy some, even if she wants a couple different ones.
All right, let's say if you're buying a bunch of exotic, weird flavors,
Yeah.
even then it wouldn't be that much more than like a few silver each. So if you spend a gold, you can get like a sampler of, 5 coffees from 5 different regions of the more distant areas from Jesus.
All right, perfect. I will do that. I will buy that for you, Taliba. Don't say I never did anything for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is when you find out that Talia puts coffee in the stew and stuff like that, which is why the crew is always kind of wired, because it's secretly.
That's a great idea.
Now she put alcohol in the stew. That would make it even more fun.
Probably in there too.
True. Yeah, a little bit of both.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Let's make suppers and downers. It's a good time.
All right. Does anybody
Did you say
want
suppers and downers?
No, I said uppers. So let's mix suppers and downers.
suppers and downers? Does anybody need anything else? And I'm asking the crew too, not just the group. The crew. Does anyone want anything before we leave?
Before you even got hired, the crew had gotten a lot of their own stuff on
Great.
board, so you don't have to worry about that.
All right.
A key to the Imperial Palace. I'll take that.
You got to win the tournament to get one of those.
Oh.
And it wouldn't be
All
this
right.
palace.
Well, get on that, Essie.
We gotta do this first, and then when we go to Ghana, we're gonna see what the fuck this whole thing is about, and that's next. So, you're on the right track already.
I'm not on the right track. You're on the right track. You're gonna win
We-
this competition.
We are collectively, as a group, on the right track.
We're gonna go to Ghana.
And we're gonna win.
I think you're mispronouncing.
Okay, we're good. I think we're set.
So
Oh,
after a day of
good.
shopping, it's getting close to evening, and Samara asks if you would like to set out now
Yes.
or wait till first thing in the morning.
No, let's set out now. That way we're not, like, dying in the heat of the day. Even on the sea and there's wind, it still can get hot.
That is true.
Hot wind is not good wind.
Then she does what she does best, and she starts shouting orders to the crew. I think I had jumped the gun last time and had you leaving ahead of time because I remember doing this, but she does not suffer anyone that doesn't understand the terms that she uses, which is why Essie, I believe, had paired people up with
Yes, I have
other members
everyone.
of the crew.
Yep.
So when she shouts toward Akik to grab the such and such line and pull the rigging hook thing. Damaris says, she means that rope there. You hook it around this loop over here.
Thank you.
And with short order, the ship leaves Huzu's harbor. Every so often, Haroon comes up from the below decks to check the coastline, looking at his map again, and then he disappears down below decks again.
Does he use any type of like measurement tool?
He's got like an astrolabe or one of those little compass with a it's not a spyglass, but yeah, at night he's like sighting the stars and things. But he seems to... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, every so often I'll go down and check his work too, because I have my own. I'm proficient with navigator's tools, so I'll keep an eye on. Not that I don't trust him, but I just want to be a part of the process.
And he seems pretty happy. He often makes comments like, "How can we fail with the elements behind us?" and and all these other things. And the other three Genasi, if he happens to be walking by you, he always gives a smile that he doesn't seem to give to the other crew members. So he's definitely... He does talk a lot like in prophecy and whatnot, so he does often say things along the lines of, you know, the elements are with us, or he drops that all the time, especially when one of you is within sight. To the point where a couple times, more than once, Samira will make an offhand comment about how he's getting a little insufferable when he's not within earshot. And she just shakes her head. But the ship runs quite well. Everyone gets their rolls pretty quickly. And, yes, Chris.
So after one of those comments, actually, Taliba will get an idea. I wonder what the numbers say. And do her digitologist thing to basically cast augury about, let me see.
Right. It's a decision that you're going to make in the next 30 minutes.
Basically, whether this course we're taking will turn out well.
You get the neither option. Keeping in mind, though, it only covers like whether the decision you make now is going to be good in the next 30 minutes or so. You can't augurize the entire 8-day trip. I looked into this already because there's like 4 people on this crew that have access to augury. So I'm sure it gets thrown out there quite often. So let me look at the crew and give you an idea what each of them would be doing on the ships. Samira's always watching everybody. That's one thing you notice, Hunter, that she's really good at is figuring out who's good where. She's just particularly eyeballing the 5 of you. Well, not you so much, but the other 4. And on like the 3rd day in, you realize that she's only given the Jamie, Chris, and Brian basically the same jobs every single day. Mm-hmm. She's letting them get good at what they know how to do and not putting anyone else on those tasks and stuff. She doesn't really worry about Gadab because he obviously also has had some ship experience.
Yeah.
Kasim is also keeping an eye on everybody. He's the quartermaster, so it's kind of his job to micromanage where she's not. And if anybody helps you figure out what you're supposed to do on a ship, it's him, because he seems to be more lenient. Like he'll come over to Akik at one point and he'll say, you tied that off good, but try using a loop like this next time. It'll hold tighter. You know, he just kind of gives those little, I see what you did. Here's an encouragement. Talia doesn't do much on the ship. She will if she has to. There's a day where the wind kind of dies down and everyone is forced to momentarily man an oar. and she's got no problem with that. You know, she'll set the stew pot down for a minute and go and row with the rest of the crew or whatever it is. But as far as like climbing and rigging and running around and stuff like that, that's not her thing. But she almost always has something warm brewing somewhere on the ship, whether or not it's time to eat. There's always a snack or something. In fact, you're not sure where the baked goods keep coming from because you haven't seen an oven yet. But somehow she's she's just creating things out of thin air, as far as you could tell. Now, Little Fish is almost always up in the rigging. I mean, he's built for it. He's little, but he definitely has skill with his knot work and stuff. And he can, you know, grab a line and almost Tarzan swing over to the other mast to lash it down if necessary. And he seems very happy when he's up there. And anytime that Essie is on deck, he's making sure she's looking when he does one of those things. And there's at least once when he misjudges his jump because he's too busy looking to see if you're paying attention. And when he does great, then it's all you hear about for the next 30 minutes when he comes down and says, you see that part where I did that? You know, definitely super eager to make sure that you're noticing everything he does well.
Oh my god, he's so sweet.
And then the other two, Damari and Jura, they both mostly just handle your basic ship stuff for the most part. Everybody takes shifts, so it's not like everyone's always on deck at all times. And anytime there's a weird creak, Jura will appear out of nowhere with his tools in hand, ready to figure out what caused that. Maybe a little tiny leak springs up somewhere and he's got pitch to slap it up and he'll bitch the whole time, but you can see he's enjoying. He likes his work, but he likes to complain about it. I've worked with those people. They're not happy unless they're complaining. That's Jura. But it's lighthearted complaining and it doesn't really get on your nerves. But you can tell these guys have worked together for at least a few months, if not longer. And they don't exactly go out of their way to make you feel included, but they also don't like oust you either. They just kind of treat you as you're here now and we're going to make this work.
In the downtime, when I'm not on duty, I will offer haircuts and trims.
Dumari doesn't have much hair to speak of, but Jura will take a beard wax, and if you're good at braiding it, he's willing to let his face be a canvas every now and then for your practices. And he like looks at himself in the mirror, stroking his like braided beard. I like it. I like it. Fareed keeps coming back for haircuts until he doesn't really have much hair to speak of, but he just wants to make a good impression.
Does the bald guy have eyebrows?
Not anymore.
Dumari. Kasim probably has a lot.
He doesn't have any hair.
Yeah, Kasim probably has a decent amount of body hair, being a hobgoblin.
You.
Ew. And Haroon will go for it the first time you ask, because you're one of the Genasi and he wants to please you. But after you're done with his hair, he just assumes, all right, I look great now. I don't need another haircut or whatever. But yeah, you work your way through the crew. Talia gets her due. All, oh, that's sweet, dear. It looks so great. Look at me. I look like a kid again.
We call that a pompadour.
You do Brazilians?
We call that a mullet.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
The game isn't showing up on YouTube.
Why?
I don't know. My dad just texted me he can't see it, so I went to the link and it's a black screen for me too.
Uh-oh.
But
It's
said,
probably
but
Good
said
thing it was just the
streaming.
shopping part.
it should be recording locally. At least.
I have it set to streaming.
Well, if it doesn't work, you can always upload the file as long as it's got content on your computer.
Yeah, but it's showing me that it's streaming. It's like telling me it's streaming.
Right.
It's definitely trying. It says started streaming 29 minutes ago. It's just completely. It might be a YouTube thing because it's
Just a black screen.
yeah.
Let's see.
Huh.
Has anyone tried it?
I'm trying to watch now. Yeah, it says started streaming 29 minutes ago. One watching. But it's just a spinning line.
Yeah, it's showing the time
Huh.
moving and everything. So it's showing
Weird.
that it's sending, but it's not actually doing it.
Weird. Yeah, it could be YouTube
It
too.
even says excellent connection.
Well, that's wonderful. So even if it doesn't upload, you can just upload the local save later. OBS is usually pretty good about that. I still have every game I've recorded on my desktop that I should probably purge at some point.
Sorry to
Right.
interrupt.
So you most of the time you can see the coast along your starboard side. There's a couple moments where Samira and Haroon talk for a moment on the deck, and then you will lose sight of the coast. Shut up, phone. Now's not the time. The weather stays mostly pretty good. And the few other ships that you see don't seem to be hostile. But it's a Halloween game, so of course we know where this is going. I don't want to drag this out too much longer than I have to. So, a storm does begin to roll in kind of behind you. And Haroon does a little... he goes below and he does his little augury thing. And he tosses the tea leaves and he rolls the bones and whatever else he does down there. And he speaks to Samira and recommends that we cut across open water to avoid the storm. If it gets to shore, it's going to pull us in, and we should do this and that and the other thing. Sailor talk. And she makes sure to rope you into the discussions.
Rough waters.
Don't worry, I'm not as convinced as he is that the elements are behind us. And she kind of rolls her eyes. But she makes the necessary calls, and she grabs the tiller and makes does the gentle turn, whatever. And it's one of those moments where you lose sight of the coast briefly.
Okay.
The storm actually kind of passes safely behind you, but the weather does get a little bit warmer.
Okay.
And as it gets warmer, it gets hazier. And Haroon recommends maybe we get closer to the coast now that the storm seems to have passed. With the fog getting this thick, we should probably get close enough to at least see where we're going. So again, Samara kind of makes the adjustments to the tiller and calls the lines out and stuff. But the wind completely just dies away. So you're forced to go to oars. And if someone's going to man the tiller and whatnot, you can't have all 12 oars running. So, 2 oars are pulled in and the other 10 are manned, and everybody grabs an oar and they row. And it's one of those things where steering is mostly based on who's rowing faster or whatever. But it gets denser, not lighter. And the coastline isn't coming into view. Partly that's visibility, and Samira does grumble under her breath that she wishes that you had a spyglass. Not calling you out particularly, just it'd be nice to have a spyglass in situations like this. Stop. Samira runs to the front of the ship to see what you hit, as well as a few other people.
As would I.
Yeah, Jura obviously is already scrambling for his tools because he thinks that there's been a collision or something. Sorry. And The fog. You can see about 15 feet out from the ship, but you can't really see the water because the fog seems to be clinging to the ground. Damari is standing on the deck, and he starts jabbing, and he pulls his spear up, and there's like this thick seaweed gunk. And as he's doing that, other people that are still sitting at the oarlocks push the oar down, and it's not coming up. And when they push hard, it comes up with like seaweed entanglement. So for a moment, it's a little tense before the fog kind of lifts enough that you can see that you've run into like a kelp bed, and the ship has managed to wedge itself about 3/4 of the way into the kelp bed, to the point where the oars are like already getting entangled in this seaweed muck. It's close to sundown, although you can't see the sun, but you can see the gray in the sky. The stars are not visible. And those who are still sitting at the oars kind of stand up, and they're all going to the edge of the ship now. So you've got basically everyone standing and looking. And even as you watch, even though you don't feel the ship moving, the seaweed bed does seem to be slowly going around the back of the ship. Samira looks at you. She says, Captain? What should we do?
Well, we definitely shouldn't go in the water. And this all seems very unnatural, right?
Yes. And visibility is shit. Like I said, there's a fog. You can only see about 15-20 feet away from the ship, but it seems like the seaweed bed, as the fog kind of spreads back to that level, just seems to go on as far as you can see so far.
Yeah, we can't really back up.
Yeah, it looks like the oars are already starting to get gunked into the seaweed, like it's growing around them.
Let me just...
At that moment, Haroon comes up on deck and he's like, "What happened? We've stopped moving. What is going on? What? By the gods and the elements, what is this? This is not on my charts." And he starts pulling out his charts and maps.
Well...
The fact that he's worried is kind of making me worried now.
Yeah, first of all, I'm gonna turn to everyone on the ship, say, back away from the sides of the ship immediately. I don't want shit coming out of there. Oh, where's my occult roll? Why can't I make an occult roll? I know. I'm just trying to see if I have anything.
It would be Arcana in this thing.
Well, yes, that's true. Yeah, that is a very good point. Excuse me. Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
See if I can see it's...
Technically, well, not the backseat DM. Would nature be more appropriate?
Nature would also work, yeah.
Alright, good, I have a better
Magic
nature.
will tell you if you think it's enchanted, and nature... Alright, your nature tells you this is not natural.
Okay.
You would have, being a sailor, you would have heard of a sargasso, which is basically like a kelp bed or a seaweed thing that you can run into and get entangled in, stuff like that.
Okay.
But generally they're not this big, and not to your knowledge do they actively ensnare a ship.
How... Go.
Like they actually actively...
It seems like it is growing to a rate where it's slowly pulling the ship in.
Okay.
Dub is going
Make sure
under
you-
the deck to go get his axe.
I switched the map. You can see, right? I don't know if there's any light on this map or not.
Yeah.
There is.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I know anything about magical seaweed, for lack of a better description.
Un-
What is our line of sight currently? Like 50 feet?
yeah, you can see the whole ship, but it's hazy. It's like when you drive home in fog, or you don't drive home in the morning, but drive to work in the fog. You can only see like a couple car lengths in front of you. It's kind of like that. Chris, I'm gonna say, without actually detecting magic, you can assume that it probably involves magic if it's not acting like a normal plant. But you can't really narrow down specifically what is causing it.
I'm going to tell them to pull the oars up.
I wish
Just
could do
because
that
I
with
have
the bucket. That'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
I'm gonna say like 7 of the oars are locked in. Like they're
Okay.
so gripped you can't pull them in. The other 5 you can. They
Okay.
manage to rip them free. And you get little pieces of the kelp on the oar, which they almost try to slither off the oars and back into the water.
Oh, gross.
Almost.
Okay,
It looks like that, but yeah, if you didn't know any better, you'd think that's what happened.
I am going to go to Talia,
Okay.
and I'm going to ask her for a piece of meat, of raw meat.
So what?
I'm going to take it. I'm going to have everyone back up to a side, wherever, just back up, and I'm going to throw it in the water to
Okay.
where I can see and see if anything tries to attack it. Or if the seaweed tries to attack it.
It hits the water with a splat. Where you hit it, you're starting to notice that it's almost becoming more kelp than water.
Oh,
Like it almost looks
God.
like a carpet of kelp out that far. And when you hit the top of it with the meat, it just kind of floats there for a minute.
Doing it to DM only. It's so weird. I've got it set to public. It's still going to you only.
Okay.
Sorry. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm just looking at what you sent me.
it was supposed to be the magic awareness one.
Right, okay. Until the end of your turn, you know the location of a spell or magic item that isn't behind total cover. I would say there's not a magical item. But I would say, given that it's a spell that detects magic, you get a dull feel of it all around the ship.
Okay.
Can I cast Acid Splash just onto the kelp and see if it reacts?
Yes, and it does. It like burns at it, and it does damage to it. The kelp kind of retracts away from where you hit it, but then once the damaged, the acid kind of eats through, it kind of slithers back in to fill the hole.
All right, everybody with the magic, go to the front of the boat, and we're gonna start hurling stuff. Actually,
And try
everybody,
not to hit the boat with it.
man and oar, fire at where the oar is gonna hit, and go.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't think so either. I mean, obviously, there's something going on.
Do any of you magically inclined folks have ways to add some wind? Give us some propulsion?
Kinda, but not in the way you're thinking.
Yes. Do you have any beans?
That's a Talia thing.
Little fish comes back down from the top of the ship because he's like, he's kind of shaking a little bit. Like you can see that he's scared, and he's like, I'm gonna stay down here for now. I can't see anything up there. I can barely see the bottom of the ship from up there. I'm gonna stay down here if that's okay.
Did you see anything besides kelp at the bottom of the ship?
No, I couldn't see anything. It was like I was up in a cloud by myself.
Hmm.
And it's
How-
getting dark.
This kelp is magical.
Talia does have beans if you want, like dried beans, like that you would soak.
Mmm.
He's like, I got some beans. What do you need some beans for?
Wind.
She's
Not
looking
that
at you.
sort of proposal.
There's a moment, the eyebrow raises, and then a smirk just spreads across her face, and she turns red and returns the red and one's right.
I meant for the sails. Well, I don't have enough parts to give us mechanical propulsion.
Suddenly you hear a thunk, 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 and you look toward the noise, and Jura has his hammer and chisel out, and he's like trying to chop away at one of the kelp vines.
That's a good idea, and I take my axe and start helping.
Oh, God.
Is he like hanging over the side, or?
Well, the vines are kind of a little bit up onto the edges of the deck. They're not climbing it yet, but he's like chopping at one of them, and he's like, "Well, it bleeds." He's holding it up, and like this black Icarus like ooze is coming out of it.
Is that normal?
Oh,
I don't think so.
I'm gonna go to an edge and kind of do the same thing. Just keep using ash and splash on it.
Okay. There's so much of them. You can. It feels like just when you get one side of the ship cleared, you know, and you move to the other side, then that first side is starting to get overrun again. It seems pretty determined. But you're all working at it, trying various different methods. Jura complains that he wishes he had like real carpentry equipment and not just this low grade equipment that he has for small patches. If he had the gear that he would have in a shipyard, he could get this ship free in an hour, he says, and you know that that's not true. But
Hey, I offered before we left.
but he's got a confidence that, you know, is a little shaky.
How deep is the
Well,
water?
You don't know. It's the ocean, so yeah, you really don't know.
All right.
And they have like sounding, I don't know, rope with knots on it.
Yeah,
Drop
we
it
won't-
down
it
in.
probably won't push past the.
Yeah,
vegetation.
depending on how far down it goes, and yeah. You want to swim down and find out?
Breathe in water. That's what I was like. I could see if there's an actual creature, but I'm not gonna do that because I would die.
Do we have,
I would
how
just be
much oil do we have?
So you're not destroying the ship we just bought.
That is a good point.
That's they have a saying like that in Haruz. Do not throw the bathwater out with the baby.
Jesus.
Do not light the ship on fire with the sea kelp.
So the moral is only throw out the baby.
Only throw out the body,
Yes.
baby. Keep the dirty bathwater.
Oh my god.
You can make bathtub gin.
Well, here it would be more cooking the baby, but that is beside the point.
Yeah, so you hear an argument starting behind you. You don't really hear Haroon because he's talking quiet and he's already generally pretty quiet. But you hear Samira say, "That is preposterous, Haroon. This is not your fault."
Oh my god. Haroon!
Many apologies. If and when we get out of this, I will leave the ship. I apologize greatly for my
No.
misjudgments.
You explain to me right now how it's your fault. How is this your fault?
I should have seen this coming. I was too excited with the elements and the good omens that I didn't. I must have missed something. I didn't foresee everything that I should have.
Are you all knowing and all seeing?
Yes.
I mean, no. Is anyone truly all-seeing?
No.
But
Then-
still, it is my job.
Okay, and we all make mistakes at our job, don't we?
Yes, but not all of our mistakes get everyone trapped forever in a desolate wasteland.
Whoa. Who said forever?
Well,
I am
look,
not trapped
surely
here
we are
forever.
trapped here forever. And Samir is like, Arun, go back downstairs, play with your charts, leave it to the big boys. Go. Not your problem.
You didn't do anything
this.
wrong.
Exactly. See? Even the captain agrees.
Unless you're making the kelp, you didn't do anything wrong. So either fix it or go back to the charts and consult your stars.
I
This
was
is like that movie, The Sphere. He's dreaming it, and it's dreaming it.
Yes. God. He's like, I can't even look at the stars. The stars are gone.
All right, then take a nap.
I'm so
Go have a vision in your dreams.
I am so sorry. But he goes into the hold. Translator, goodbye.
I just look at Samara.
She shakes her head. She's like, he'll get over it.
He's gonna have to.
He's a good navigator otherwise. This is not
Oh.
normal.
No one has ever heard of. Was it Sargasso?
Well, it's I believe.
I'm asking the crew. I'm not asking the DM.
Let me look it up.
Like, and no
We-
one had like heard stories or legends or.
Isn't that? Didn't Jeremy say I knew that?
Sargassum seaweed, it's called. It's a unique.
Sargassum.
There's actually a section in the Atlantic Ocean called the Sargasso Sea, named for the floating Sargassum seaweed that fills its surface.
Ew.
So there have been patches of it, but never patches like
But
this
easily never,
thick.
like you would like
Right.
go around
You-
it. Like
you'd
you're
go
like, oh
around
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You'd cut through it, like it wouldn't be so
It'd be
so
like
gross
like
that
100 feet wide, so you could just steer.
yeah.
around.
And if you did hit it, it would be not so difficult to push through. It's not this thick. This seems to go down further and spread wider than any known example of it that Essie had ever run into. Same with any of you that are sailors would have a basic understanding of the seaweed, but this is not normal.
And I haven't read anything about this this sort of creature or seaweed in all my years in the library.
I would say no. I would say because out of character, you're not there anymore.
Where are they? Where'd you go?
No, I mean, out of character,
Oh.
you have left one plane and are on another. So this stuff doesn't occur at home, so you wouldn't have heard about it at home.
I was like, yeah, we're not near a library, so you can't just go look. Of course.
Yeah, of course not.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Out of the box.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
referring to I was a librarian for maybe 100 years or something, so
Who has magic?
I do, but it's all flame magic, and then
That's-
flames in wooden boats don't really mix. So
Fuck.
I have axe
And-
magic.
Does
And
anyone
and,
have?
and also
You have
the
axe
kelp
mat?
is wet, so it's gonna
Axe.
be not resistant, but
axe,
oh, I like it, Jim. That's a good picture.
ass.
Axe.
What kind of magic do you do with your ass?
Axe.
You were a
Don't want to
bard.
know.
I have the beans.
Ass magic is how you make money on the side.
That's what I'm saying. They're a bard. Well, we can't make money for stuff.
Glad I don't
forever.
visit those streets.
Can I commune with my patron and ask him if he knows anything about this kelp?
That is a fantastic idea.
Ooh, which one's patron is yours?
Genie, the Ifrit.
Right.
So not
Um,
the water one, which
No,
probably
Ifrit, I
would have been
think that's
better
the
for this
flame.
particular scenario.
Free, I think, is flame.
Yeah, free
Yeah.
flame. There is no response.
Dun, dun, dun.
Like the call went dead.
Is that is that
No, I'm shaking my lamp. Is this thing on?
Well, you don't take him with you. You communicate with him, but he doesn't live in your lamp, so you didn't bring him along for the ride. Unlike a cleric, which would probably instantly feel the disconnect, you only now realize that you're truly alone for the first time, at least in your head. You have people around you, but
So, is it forming around the boat, and it grows back fast enough that we can't cut it? But is it
you can cut it.
growing up the side of the boat,
is-
or is it
it
just
is-
kind of like engulfing the side of the boat without, like, does it appear like if we just sit here long enough, this whole boat's going to be covered, like it's going to come up over the side, or is it just like
Yes,
hugging
I would
the
say
ship
yes.
itself?
There are like 2 or 3 exploratory tendrils that have like poked their feelers up over the side on each side of the ship so far, and that's what Jura was hacking at when you heard the chopping.
Is it thick enough to walk on?
It looks like it could be in places, but you would also guess that it could be very easy to misjudge a spot and fall into the water. Depends on where it's thickest. Everybody make me a perception roll, please.
I mean, we've got 12 10-foot poles already.
Woo! Yeah, you are whispering to me, Jim. Maybe there's a tab at the top of your page that just says that your whole character sheet is whispering to me right now.
I think that'd be ooh, I am not perceptive, but I roll really well.
Perhaps
Always whisper rolls. Yeah, there's one of it.
do you think
I wonder
our
why you
blades
did
would
that.
be
I don't know.
sharp enough? If we were to affix blades to the ends of our oars, would they be sharp enough to cut through the?
Probably, but I don't think we can keep up with the speed of this, which this grows.
It's gonna dull it real fast too. We'd have to sharpen them constantly, says Jura. But maybe. Let me.
I'm trying really hard not to metagame because this is reminding me so much of a previous game.
I know. I borrowed a lot of it again.
The one that EJ fireballed the entire group.
Oh, I don't remember that part, but I did use this domain before. Because it's good for ships if you want the mood.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah, I think it was Andrew's. It was Andrew's
Seafarer game.
game that I took over for a weekend. Yeah. Right after my character mysteriously jumps off the ship to swim somewhere for some reason, and so I was conspicuously not around.
I don't even remember the character that I was playing in that game, and I was actually playing in that game.
Yeah. Okay, so let
So we
me.
would need a sharpening mechanism too, but we don't have the parts.
Do we hear anything?
Just the sounds of the water slapping against the side of the ship. The occasional buzz of insects. There's life on
All right,
this.
I want to shout. Hello! Hey, can anyone hear us?
I can.
It doesn't echo, and it almost feels like maybe the moisture in the air is absorbing your sound waves. Yes, but Gadab, Akik, and Zafir notice to the northwest the occasional flicker of light. It seems pretty far away, and it's just barely cutting through. It's more like the fog gets light there for a moment, like a torch or a bonfire or something is somewhere off in the distance.
Is that the direction the boat is facing? Like
No, you're.
travel.
I'm saying straight up is north, so it'd be off to this direction over here,
To the left.
to the left. No, to the right, off the starboard side, northeast.
Northeast.
What did I say?
All right.
Yeah, did I say northwest? I meant northeast. Yeah, northwest would have been where you're facing.
So yes, to the starboard.
Yeah, to your east.
Port is to the left. You can tell
Right.
that port and left have the same
Have
number.
4 letters. Yeah, I know. I do that too. Yeah, it's off the starboard bow.
You can also say that if you make a P with your hands, your left hand makes the proper P.
Oh, port. Smart. All right. It's not too long after you happen to notice that light that Damari yells out, we have visitors. And you turn just in time to see like a hand, like a fleshy hand, hit the deck. And
Where?
right here, and kind of lumbering onto the deck, you see somebody that looks like they've been underwater for a long time. There's like dead flesh, empty eye sockets, but like a pin pricks of green just in the back of the sockets, just kind of showing an unnatural sight to it.
All over.
And it looks like it had climbed up using the kelp like a ladder. And you can hear another one just popping up behind it. And I'm going to do that.
Oh, I should never have left Hoodid.
I'm gonna yell, "Get them off the ship!"
Yeah.
And what am I doing? This one. Yeah.
I don't even know if I rolled for everybody.
Are these squares accurate?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Where's my ruler?
Jim, do you know why the kelp in your picture and the kelp in my picture look so similar?
Why is that?
Because we had ChatGPT make them for us.
That would explain it.
Yeah. I do like the fog, though. That's a Roll20 built in now that I've got just kind of drifting around the map.
I was gonna say that. It's like, am I losing my mind or is this animated?
Oh, it's animated.
It could be both.
That's true. Why not both?
We all know it's both.
And I do have to add...
But I was trying to give myself some hope. All right.
Dude, I'm just hoping to go crazy. I want it to be over with. Going there anyway.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You want it all at once. You don't want to slowly, because that you reach a certain point where like you're aware. I don't want to be aware.
No, that's true.
All right, Essie, you're up first.
Alright, so I'm
Oh, you
going
know what I didn't roll
to.
for? Them. What an idiot.
Oh, I shall wait. All set?
Okay, now you can go. Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to. I already counted, so. Or I can. Do you see my ruler when I do it? You see
yes, I do.
Alright, I'm gonna go there. Whee! Yeah, I'm jumping through people, fighting with people, or going through people. I don't have any. I do, but it's not gonna do anything. Alright. I'm gonna just. Oh, that's probably not gonna work, huh? And I don't have reach with that. That was 30.
Do it.
Well, I don't have a reach. Okay, I guess. No, because the action economy just doesn't make sense. Do I have. Hold on, let me see. I gotta figure out all my stuff. Yeah, I already know that. Okay. Nope. I don't have anything that I can, like... That would be stupid.
I'm going to guess these briny people look a little unfriendly.
Yeah, they look like zombies that have been underwater for a long time.
Alright. I know that it's not gonna do
Have you ever met
Oh.
a friendly undead?
That's
Shoot.
true.
I mean, Greyhawk has a
about what?
lawful good lich, so
All right. Which one are you throwing it at? The one in the water still, or the one on the boat?
The one on the boat. Just I know it's probably gonna have resistance, but that doesn't make sense to take out a whatever longbow.
It does not seem to have resistance to acid.
Oh, okay, that's good. I don't know what my spell save DC is, so I gotta figure that out because that's not on here. I'm gonna say it's 10
'cause it
plus.
says 0.
Yeah, it's 10 plus your whatever it is, right?
Your whatever your spellcasting
So-
modifier would be. Yeah.
Okay, so
Is
it has to
10
be
or is it
13.
8?
Okay. 13.
I don't know. I don't do spells very much. If it's 8, it's 11. If it's 10, it's 13.
Yeah. I rolled a 1, so I knew I failed no matter what your
Okay.
spell save DC
Okay.
was.
Then they take 2 whole points of damage.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take out my long sword. Or I would have taken it out while I was running, but since I can't get there yet.
This feels weird because I've been using the 2024 rules for so long. Seeing the formatting looks so weird now.
Yeah, I couldn't even find the initiative. I was like,
Yeah, but my initiative
Wait,
macro
it
finally
might
works
be
again,
8.
so that's nice.
it might be 8 plus your modifier plus.
It's
your,
usually 8
Yeah.
plus your proficiency bonus plus your modifier, which is
Okay.
why 10 plus whatever is safe bet at
Okay.
this level.
Okay, so I think I fixed it. So it's and it says 13 now, so that should be correct. Okay, so 13.
Yep.
We're good. They got 2
Yep,
whole points
we
after
are
this
good.
whole thing.
Okay.
All right. And I have my long sword drawn.
Akik, do you have an action?
Yes. If I move forward to here,
Yeah.
and I hit this one, is it up high
Yeah,
enough?
he's close enough. He's like trying to grasp the railing and pull himself up.
Alright, I will first attempt an attack with a short sword.
I'll give you advantage because he's kind of holding himself up at the moment and can't really defend.
Probably
Well, there's a
miss.
hit. That's a hit.
Like when your cat's trying to hit you. Whack, 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 whack.
Zombies don't have high ACs usually because they're kind of slow and
Oh,
lumbering.
that's true. And then.
But every time, let's a little descriptive here. Every time you hit him, you're punching him, right? Or you're using like a
short
you're a
sword.
monk or a short sword. As you hit, instead of blood, it's like salt water, and maybe mixed with blood. It's kind of a darky looking salt water, but it kind of splurts. And the way the body, when you hit it, it's like waterlogged. It's like you're hitting something that's just soaked with water.
Gross.
It is very gross.
I don't really want to hit it with my bare fist, but I'm gonna use a key point to do flurry of blows,
Okay.
and I get 2 unarmed attacks with that.
All right, those are both hits for 12 damage. Bah, bah. It's gross. Like hitting it feels really gross.
Yeah. Alright, that's my turn.
I think it gives more than you want it to. You know, there's a sponginess to it as you
Squishy.
punch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna add all the destructive flavors I can until you just.
Great.
Abdul.
It's a very moist fight.
Oh, it's a moist fight, all right. This whole adventure's gonna be
Jesus.
very moist. And imagine the smell, right? You got the saltwater smell. You got that fog smell
Low
you get first thing in the
tide?
morning. Yes, I was gonna say, but you get that kelp, gross,
Right.
kind
And
of
all
a-
the things caught in it
stagnant.
and rotting in it. And yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
So
some of
I
those
will
rotting
target
things are coming up
this
here to fight you.
one.
Okay.
And where is it? I have macros on this character.
Ooh. 15 is a hit. That's Eldritch Blast.
Yup.
Do you have Repelling Blast at all?
No, I have agonizing blast.
Okay.
So I just added the +3 there, so it's
Okay.
because it doesn't seem to add it on its own.
Well, you definitely hit him. There's a splash, and Essie and Damari are almost in the splash zone as the Eldritch Blast hits it and just like Just gross, wet noises.
What are you doing?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Zephyr.
There's plenty of enough people up front, so I'm not going to move up front.
Okay.
I am, however, going to watch the back of the boat here to make,
Okay.
like, get ready if any of them are going to climb up in the back of the boat.
Okay.
Action.
All right. Where's Kasim? Kasim, what are you gonna do? You have a second to think. Yeah, he's got the same idea. He's also leaning out the side, looking to see if there's anything around. And yeah, I'm gonna say that for him too. Taliba.
Okay. I think, I didn't specify where my cat was, so I will probably have to pull my cat out of my pocket, unless I keep my cat on my shoulder.
I'm assuming either way it's gonna take like a bonus action.
And yeah, I'll bonus action have my cat run over and attack the
Okay. Can you put them out on the map?
yes.
Oh, is it already out there? Oh yeah, there it is. I forgot how small they are. Okay.
So I'm guessing I won't also be able to get out my crossbow and shoot, so I'll just have my cat attack. So, should add that attack to my character sheet, or oh, I guess it's on the.
Yeah, just click it on the cat sheet. Should roll it.
Okay.
That is actually a hit.
Oh wow.
That says bat, but yeah. Oh, is it your bat
Yeah.
attacking? Bat
My
cat?
cat is batting at them.
Ah, all
Uh,
right. Right. Okay, is that your turn?
And yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Fareed scurries back up the ropes.
Oh.
He's like, this works. I'll keep a lookout up here.
Good idea, Saeed.
Talia pulls a knife. Looks like the knife she probably chops meat with, but there's a glint in her eye like, yes, now's my chance.
Oh my god.
I don't know why her health is at half for some reason. I'm gonna put that back up where it goes. There we go. All right. The one that's in the water is going to basically spend its action to get up onto the deck. So it won't attack this round, but it does draw a rusty longsword slowly, as does the one that's getting attacked by Batcat. That one kind of ignores the cat and walks toward here and makes a strike at Dumari because he's there. Ooh, ouch. Dumari's hit twice. Slash, slash. He's like, ah! And he takes, well, let me make his con save.
Uh-oh, tetanus.
But he looks like he took half his hit points.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's his turn now. Damari says,
Oh, he's bloody.
yes, he's bloodied. That actually matters in 2024 version.
Yeah.
All right, he is going to spear it with two hands. Ooh, and he returns the favor, doing 11 points of damage as he jabs through its chest, just a splattering. And then he has to put his foot on it to pull his spear back out. But he only gets one attack, so that is his turn. Samira, let's see. A quick perception roll for her. Okay, that's her turn. She's watching out into the water. Good job.
He's gonna rage.
Okay, excellent.
Cool. That's all he does. No, I'm just kidding.
You'll lose it. What do you mean?
Yeah, you lose it
I
next
know,
round.
I know. It's a joke. I'm going to take my two-handed battle axe and attack. How about this guy right there?
You're gonna move through.
Yeah, I'm gonna move through.
Okay. I'm not gonna count any of that stuff on the front of the ship as difficult terrain or anything, just to keep it fluid.
Oh, I actually am good with difficult terrain anyway. It's a class.
So you kinda
great
just-
feature.
You
I
rush
think
past
everyone's
Essie
close
and then
enough that it doesn't matter.
right. You leap past Essie and then you're standing on the bowsprit there. I think it's what it's called. I'm gonna put you there so that. All right, that is definitely a hit. Which one? The one that just climbed on, or the one that attacked Damari?
This one right here.
Okay, so he takes 12. Excellent. That's it, right? Because you're only level 3. All right, at the end of the round. Over here, climbing onto the kelp bed.
Way up
You
there.
see, you see 4 more. Well, you may not if they're not in your sight range.
Oh, I see 2. Oh,
Oh, I see 4.
I see all.
Jesus.
So this answers your question on whether the kelp can be stood on. And I rolled so low that they. Wait. Huh? Okay, so let me do that again. All right, so top of the round, it's Essie.
Alright, so I'm going to take out I took out my longsword. I'm going to do it double-handed. And, just because I have to keep them safe, I'm going to attack this one.
Okay.
And it's two-handed. 12?
That's a hit.
For 7 points of damage.
It's a good hit.
Is it still
Well,
alive?
It is.
God damn it.
The versus a regular zombie, these guys seem to have more hit points because of all that extra water weight they have.
The particles. Particles.
Yes, but they don't actually provide any armor class. They just
Combat just sounds like a lot of wet slaps.
it does. It is very gross.
The new game. Is it porn
And there's
or
like
is it battle?
salt water. And there's like salt water and blood just slicking the front of the ship right now.
Okay, so it's still up. Can I spend a superiority dice now, or do I have to say it before I do an attack?
I'd say now. I don't know enough about the rules to tell you
Well,
now.
Okay.
I think it's in the description. I think you have to hit first.
Yeah,
should
okay,
get-
it says when you hit a creature. Okay.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'm going to spend 1 superiority dice. I'm going to do a disarming attack.
Okay.
So I get to add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and they must make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use that. Hold on, I gotta figure out. It has told me. You can each immune, blah blah blah. The saving throw is DC 8 plus your proficiency. So 8 plus 2 plus my strength. Okay, so it has to be a 10. For
You don't
the
have a
strength.
bonus?
No, it's 0.
Ah, okay.
What class are you, Essie?
It's probably a
A
dex
fighter.
I
Yeah.
thought you were bard.
No.
Fuck. I could
I'm
have
not
played
good
a
at
bard.
bards.
You could have played a bard.
Why didn't you ask?
Because
Then she wouldn't have
your
superiority.
character looked very obviously like a bard. So I'm like, okay, she's a bard, magical. And then you just said superiority
There's no
dice. I'm like,
instruments.
what?
But you know what they say about assumption.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I have a D8. Okay, so
We
I
have
need to.
played a water genasi bard.
I did.
Oh.
Okay, so 6 additional points of damage, and
Okay.
they need to make a DC 10 saving throw, or they drop
Or
their
drop their
rusty
weapon.
longsword, or drop,
Okay.
yeah, rusty weapon.
He does not drop his rusty weapon.
Damn it,
He is stronger than you.
bitch!
But there's like a moment like of confusion. There's a look in his face as he looks like you attacked my weapon, and he looks down. Like he's just dazed and a little not there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I like it, Jim. That is cool.
More so than he normally does as a zombie.
More than he normally does. Exactly. All right, Akik. Your target's on the deck. You don't have advantage anymore.
I like how Keek looks like he's about to bite someone in that picture. That's pretty good. Probably wouldn't want to bite one of these things though.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the one I attacked before.
Okay.
Where is it?
Obviously, AI thinks that she's a magic user as well.
Apparently.
Advantage, do I?
No, but
I don't know if
even the 12
thinks
would hit
she's
him.
a magic user or just
Okay.
magic.
Still up, though.
I do actually have
Five.
magic because of my race.
Yeah,
And
she has the
then-
acid splash. Yeah.
I have magic because of me. Some of us have to make a pact with an eldritch thing. Spirit.
That certainly sounds like a you problem.
Sounds like a cool problem.
Isn't there?
Take my genie and go home.
Yeah, try it. You doing anything else, Brian?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
there we go. Yeah, I can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm trying to find where it said that I could do that.
One of those zombies is gonna grab Brian's butt.
It's definitely a hit. Oh yeah, it's trying to. Still not dead. Abdul.
Are you a monk?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a monk.
Yeah, I think it's under martial arts that says
it
that.
is. That's why it took me a minute to find it. I was looking for like just the header that said, you know.
I will toll the dead on this one.
Okay. That's a wisdom save. Wow, he's pretty wise today. I rolled pretty well. I know that sucked,
Aw.
but that's what happens. All right, Kazim, do you have any ranged attacks? You see these guys coming? Not really, but he's going to.
Oh,
Yeah, but only 5 foot reach, believe it or not.
Jim forgot to roll his wild magic.
Oh,
Oh boy.
surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You're gonna +1 to AC.
And to all my
within
friends
10
in
feet
front
of you,
of
all eyes. Nice.
What?
Everyone within 10 feet of you, yeah. Very nice. All right. Kasim is like getting his whip out and ready. Zafir.
Okay, I am gonna move to the side of the boat here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, "Incoming!" And shoot off a scorching ray. I get 3 rays. I am going to
Nice.
shoot 2 at this closest one,
Okay.
and then the third one at this southern one.
Okay.
So first 2. Are both
Aw,
misses.
those are both misses, yeah.
And the last one,
That's a hit.
all right, for 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
Fire damage, if it makes a difference.
Yep, I was just checking that. Okay. I assume that's it.
That is
Jura does not have ranged weapons either. These guys need to get some ranged weapons. Taliba.
Okay, Taliba is first going to shoot at the one that attacked
Okay.
Elephant Man.
That's a hit. Sneak and piercing.
Or yeah.
Okay, let me. It's 5 plus 7, 8, 12.
Wait, when did it?
All right. He is almost down. In fact, it looks like you should have downed him, but he shook it off because zombie.
Of course.
zombie fortitude.
Yep. Bonus action.
Okay, well then, quick, while they are distracted, Bat-Cat.
All right, that's a hit. Let's see if the zombie fortitude can maintain it. Yes, zombie fortitude holds. The zombie does not drop.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. He's in the rafters. The one that Brian just hit is going to attack Gadab. Ooh, that's 2 hits.
Even with the
15
AC
AC.
bonus.
19 and 23.
Yep.
So you take 15 damage, and I need a Constitution save, please.
Sure. Let me do my theme first.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, cool.
No tetanus for you. And don't forget, yeah, you take half damage because you're raging.
Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you.
I know you haven't played a barbarian before, so it just clicked in my head. I'm like, wait, I don't think Jim knows. And you can round it in your favor.
Thank you.
I'll even be generous. You can take 7. All right, and I don't think you have a ranged attack either. I mean, you could throw your rolling pin, but that's not gonna do much. Okay, so the other drowned blade that is at 1 hit point is going to try to attack Damari again. Oops, that's not how you roll it. This is how you roll it. Uh-oh. Damari is down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he
Oh,
got
not Dumari!
not Damari. He got 2 solid hits. I do have to make that con save. All right, he's good. At least. It would have been Damari's turn, so good job.
So could I Baldur's Gate pick up one of these guys and throw him, or is that not something that can be done in this game? I don't know.
That would be a grapple, I think.
So like just an unarmed attack kind of deal?
Grab, let's see.
Oh, it's athletics.
I don't even have that as an option.
Conditions grappled.
Go.
You want to pick him up and do what? Throw him at the other guy?
Throw him over the board.
Or overside? Or you could just shove, yeah.
Well, what do I roll?
I would say an athletics.
Oh.
And I will roll my strength to see if I can counter your... Yeah, he just kind of stands there as you kick him.
I think you got advantage when you're raging since it's a strength check.
Oh, that is true.
You are correct. All right. So this time, I'm going to say you push him back. And when he lands in the water, he doesn't land on a spot where the kelp can hold him up. And he, like, pinwheels his
Sploosh.
arms for a second and then into the water. And you notice they don't float. Because when he hits the water, it's an instant. He disappears from sight.
Nice.
They all don't float down here.
None of them float down here. All right, Tamara, do you have a ranged attack? Let's find out. Nope, none of them. None of them have ranged attacks. All right, the one that has a 1 hit point. Oh no, this one out here. All right, so how smart is he? Not very. Let's see. Okay.
To ask, does the ship have any weapons like a ballista?
It has a ballista. It's in the ship stats. You should be able to see the ship stats. All right, he's going to move 15 feet, and I'm going to roll to see if he doesn't step on anything bad. All right. I'm doing it as a dex save. So if they don't make a certain number, then they will step on a bad spot. So he's also going to move 15 feet would be here. And he's successfully moving. And then which one is this one? Oops. This one. 15. And then suddenly he disappears as he steps on a soft spot and just into the water.
I mean, oh no.
And at the end of the round,
They all leave. We go home. Right?
Something like
Not,
that.
not quite. 3 more crawl up out of the water. Yeah, that one I think was new.
Maybe there's help that runs to the seafloor that they can climb up?
Essie, your turn.
Okay, I have a question. It's also another
Yes.
Boulder's Gate question, so I'm sorry.
Yes.
Can we use the help action to, like, someone goes down, you can revive them with your action?
I think you can use your action to stabilize someone to stop them from bleeding.
Okay. So
Yeah,
First-
you can stabilize. Yeah, so they don't have to take death saves anymore. But
Right.
okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attack this one that has 1. I'm going to try and end it.
Okay.
Two-handed still. Is it dead?
13 is a hit. He just has to make that con save.
I will fucking kill you.
Well, you killed him first, so you don't have to kill me.
Good. Oh, well, I guess I was talking to him, but whatever. Okay.
Chop it, and just like, as he dies, just this gout of black, saltwatery blood just sprays up into the sky, and then he just kind of folds in half on your deck.
All right. So I'm going to
Yep, action surge. yeah.
action surge, and I'm going to use my second action to stabilize
Alright.
Damari.
Okay. Damari is stable. A keek.
Oh, can I just move right here? That way, if more
Yeah,
come up.
Yeah, you can.
So Keek, I guess, is gonna throw a dart at this one.
Okay. That's a hit. 6 damage. Okay.
That's it. Can't do very much else.
Abdul.
Abdul doesn't like the way all these guys are creeping up on the boat.
No? What do
No.
you mean? I tried so hard.
So on this side of the boat, he's gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Which one? Which one?
I guess I have to roll 3 times. All 3 of them.
On which guy? Just ping him for me. So that-
The top one, the
Oh, yeah, okay.
middle one,
I see.
this side.
Oh, one each?
Yeah.
Ah, got it.
What did Ray ever do to you?
Poor
No,
Ray.
he's getting scorched for it. Alright. Top guy takes 3, 7. 8. Oh, wait. No, the first one misses. Yeah. Middle guy takes 3. Bottom one takes 7. Got it. Okay.
Well, that was one of my 2 spell slots.
I mean, yeah.
Yes,
man,
Warlocks.
Do you move?
I did. I moved to the edge of the boat.
I do like warlocks. I know that that's that weird payoff or whatever, but getting them all back after a short rest is nice.
2d6, and I roll a 3.
Yeah. All right,
I like
Saphir. What
That
do you got?
meme that's like from Rick and Morty. That's my purpose. You
on
cast Eldritch
another-
Blast.
yeah,
Oh God.
it's true.
12 hit.
Sorry, go ahead, Jamie. Oh,
12
fireball.
hit.
Which one?
This one. Southern one.
Yes. Yeah. You take 6. Okay. Kasim is just like, get closer! He's got his whip up. He's ready. Come on! Jar's like, I know! He's also got his chisel and hammer out. He's going to use his weapons and... Ooh, what was that? Taliba. Quickly whips together a mechanical fish.
Yeah, not close enough. Captain, should we man the ballista? And now, I mean, I have my own, and I
No
will.
ballista?
steady aim to give myself advantage and shoot at this one.
I'm not ignoring you. I will answer you on my turn, I promise.
Alright, steady aim, yep. Ooh, that's a hit for 10.
And that's my turn.
Alright, let's see. Talia, where is she? She's here. She's gonna go over to this side and like, oh, they're everywhere! Dumari is stable. Gadab.
I am going to take one of my hand axes and throw it at that one. Right there.
Okay. Ooh, 6 damage. Okay. You maintain your rage.
And I must
Samira.
lose a hand axe.
Samira shouts, "Great idea, Taliba!" And she spends her action running to the ballista. And has to do a dash to get there, but she's like hopping into it or whatever you have to do to man the thing. Let's see. Here we go with the zombies moving and potentially not making it to the ship. Ooh, he disappears. It's like a
Serves him
splash.
right for not hitting it, getting a scorching ray.
Yep, that's exactly right. This one, ooh, also disappears. Unlucky. That one goes there, and he stays there. Actually, he's gonna double move to get to the deck, but that's it. This one. So I'm going to say they're all technically double moving, and either they make it or they fall in the ocean. Clunk. This serves a purpose.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
Also shows you how dangerous walking on the water can be. Clunk. Oops. Clunk. Okay. And then this one
I love the noise.
makes it. All right. And at the end of the round, Clunk.
Good lord.
And then we'll do descending, and we'll go to Essie again.
Alright, so at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to use a free speaking action. And I gotta use her sorry person. I'm gonna say, Zareth, over here! And just point in the direction of the guy that I helped up, Dejara.
Okay.
Just to indicate
No,
That.
Damari. you mean?
Damari, sorry, I guess their name. I'm trying, alright, I'm trying.
I know.
The
I know.
elephant man.
Yeah, they are a little confusing. I'm hoping they set in after a while.
I have their names and their descriptions of
Oh,
who they
all
are,
written
so
down?
I'm trying
Oh,
to,
nice.
yeah, I'm trying to use it. So I'm gonna yell that, and then I'm going to drop my short sword and use my movement. I think
Yep.
it's movement, right? To take out. Oh, they do the same. Oh, I don't have the I have a longbow and a light crossbow. Which one does the distance matter? It's the same damage, so
At
I
this
just don't know
range,
which
no,
one.
it won't matter. I don't think.
Okay, so I'm gonna just take out the longbow. I don't know where my
At higher
resources
levels,
are.
it'll matter because on higher levels you can get multiple shots with a longbow, but you can't with a crossbow.
True. Okay, then I'm gonna use my crossbow because theoretically I'm saving longbow bolts or whatever.
Arrows.
Yeah, and I'm going to,
Longbow bolts. I like it.
you know, those things. I'm going to shoot at this one top
Okay.
left. All right, so that, what did I say? I just said crossbow. Ooh, okay. I would hope a 20 would hit.
That is a hit.
All
I
right.
have an AC of 10.
All right. Cool. And I'm going to step over Damari.
Yep.
And be over here. That way it kind of protects from him and giving if he listens, giving Zephyr room to get next to him.
All right. Akik.
No
Make sure
end
you
to these
remove
damn
that
things.
dart, because the dart is now at the bottom of the ocean that you threw.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Luckily, I have 10 of them. Well, 9 now.
Okay.
Wait a minute. 1, 2. If I get to here, will I be able to melee this one? Probably not.
No, he's still 10 feet away.
What about from here?
Yeah, you could from there.
All right, so I'm going to use some kind of one of my movement abilities because I have so many of them.
Use your tabaxi burst of speed.
Yeah, that one. Then I just
You use that one, you can get all the way over to this guy.
after. Oh well, shit. Let's do that. And then tackle the short sword.
That's a miss.
That is a miss. And then
You're rolling 7s.
Lots of sevens.
Isn't that good
Unlucky.
or
not
something?
this time.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
I think I'm going to use a key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
I can take 2 unarmed strikes. God damn it!
Oh, you are rolling sevens. Oh!
That was a total waste of a key point.
Oh, no.
That's my useless turn.
Maybe it's not a pit curse. Maybe it's a monk curse.
Sorry, I had a really good monk, and Dura's a really good monk.
That's definitely
true.
a good
In
curse.
TSNG.
I'm in the game, and we were right next to each other in the turn order until this zombie popped up, so it
Yeah,
probably
this guy
rubbed
gets
off.
really
That's
close
what
to the
it is.
ship
Contagious.
before he steps in a hole and disappears from sight. Abdul, you're up.
Eldritch Blast on this one.
Okay. That's a 7 damage. Okay. Turn done.
Yep.
Cause seems like finally jumps up on the railing. It says that whips only have a 5-foot reach. That doesn't make sense to me. So I'm gonna say he has a 10-foot reach because I can. And he, let's see, do you make it? Yeah, I know what finesse means. All right, I guess he takes 6 damage and nothing fancy happens. He lashes across him with the whip. And it's skillful too. It's like he calls himself that for a reason. Zephyr.
I am. Wow, get out of the way. 30 feet.
Nice.
Fine. I guess that changes my action. I am going to run up, slide on my knees to get down, and I'm going to pull out a healer's kit and do a
Okay.
little healing.
Spend your action to heal him up.
Yep. Just do an action and use the healer's kit. 10 to a restore 1d6 plus 4. Plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number.
Equal to the creature's number of what?
1d6 plus 4 plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum.
Hit dice? Okay.
Yep. So here is my d6 roll.
6. Wow. 6 plus 4 plus hit dice?
Yep.
Nice. He's back up to half. And I believe that would be your whole action, unless you have a bonus action.
Nope. That's my whole action.
Alright. Jura is right next to this guy. So he's going to go for the old hammer and chisel attack. The chisel's a crit fail, but the hammer hit is right through the skull, doing 6 points of damage. Like, get off my ship! Chonk. Taliba.
Okay, I will do the steady aim again and shoot at this one right here.
Okay.
Uh,
13.
Okay.
Nice. Let me make a con save. All right. He's at 1.
Oh.
I'm
It's
glad
like-
it's you with.
It's like your crossbow goes through the hole where his hammer just left, and just like the head just almost splits apart. And then even though it's like blossomed out, it swivels in your direction. It's
Cursed
just-
things won't stay down. And me.
All right, where's Talia? She's back here. Can she get to this guy? 20 feet? Yep. She's going to come running, rolling pin in hand, and slap on the zombie's head for
Not
3
with
points
your
of bludgeoning
cooking tool.
damage.
I'll clean it.
Throw up off the side of the ship.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to say, given her background, she hits it with her rolling pin with her right hand, and then almost unnoticed to most of you, she kind of stabs low with a dagger, like she knows what she's doing. She doesn't hit, but it's almost like a subtle, offhand, almost roguelike stab move. Like there's some history there somewhere. This guy is gonna move to here and see if he can make his roll. He does. He's on the deck. Damari spends half an action to stand up. Shakes his head for a minute, and he still has 15 feet of movement. So he's gonna move over to here because he sees that guy coming. But he's not going to throw his only spear, just in case. Gadab.
I am wondering what kind of things I can throw that are nearby before I use my
Belay.
last hand axe.
You could probably find a loose belaying pin or something.
There's Essie. She's right next to you.
An elephant. I was thinking the same thing.
Wow.
You know,
Get
an
'em!
elephant would make a good missile weapon. All right,
There's a quote you don't hear every day.
all right. I'll
An
use
elephant would make a
belaying
good missile weapon.
belaying pin instead of the elephant.
Okay. So
Oh
just
wait a minute!
make
I have a javelin. Oh, I have a javelin.
Oh, okay. That's probably more effective.
Oh,
That's a hit. Which
Loaded
one?
Put in.
Oh, sorry, this one.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I was making sure. 11. Okay. Spunk. It's like wedged through his chest, but he's still coming. Samira, now that she's on the ballista, it has its own attack roll. So she's going to try to attack the one you just hit with the javelin. Ooh, okay. The javelin bolt hits it square in the chest, and it looks like a larger version of the javelin that's already there. Rips through the center of the zombie. Not enough to kill it, believe it or not, but it does a solid 16 points of damage. So it's got some kick.
And this is which one?
This is Samira firing the ballista, the ship's ballista.
Oh, which
At
enemy?
the one
I'm
up
sorry.
here in the corner. Yeah, this
Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. And then this one can't get past Jura to get onto the ship, so it's going to try to attack him. Ooh. Okay, Jura takes 2 hits from the rusty longsword. He is not down. I need to make his constitution save. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm just gonna do that for my own note-taking. And then the one that just got ballisted is gonna see if he can make it. He does. As he lumbers up to the deck, he has to double move to get here. And it looks like it's going to be difficult for him to get onto the ship with the javelin and the ballista bolt kind of just jamming out of his chest. But that doesn't mean he's not going to try. And then this guy is going to move toward Abdul if he can make his Just as he gets to the side of the deck, he drops from sight.
Oh, thank God.
And then this guy moves to here. We'll try the deck save. And he also drops from sight. As that happens, the 4 remaining zombies are on the deck. You hear in the distance the sound of a horn. I would like everybody. Well, actually, let me. That's perfect. I was gonna try to find a horn noise.
I figured they had to have something like that on this.
All right, I'm gonna use somebody else's token for this. Actually, no, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. All right. Can you see here? Can anybody see that?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, right.
All right.
Well,
If you can
mid-right.
see that token, make a perception roll.
Wait,
Oh,
what token?
What am I doing?
Exactly. This one down here. If you can see that I've got Haroon down there, then you can make a perception.
Oh, then ignore
Nope.
mine. I thought you were talking to the one on the right.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about
As did I.
Which one?
this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's I put them both on the GM layer for a second. Actually, did I put the wrong one? Ah, I did the wrong layer. If you can see this one now, that they're on the right layer.
No, I can see
No.
up to the edge right here, but not past
You
it.
can
That's
see
Yeah.
that's right where
That's like as far as I can get.
Okay.
my vision stops right here.
Let me check something here, because it would have to be 90 feet. Okay. Can you see where I'm pinging?
Yeah, I can
It's-
see 85 feet, it says.
Okay. Let me rethink where I put that. Actually, I accidentally deleted them. Okay. I'm just gonna use little fish here. Let me see. No, stop. Stop it. Okay. Here we go. All right. If you can see him, then go ahead and roll perception.
I can, so mine stands.
Okay.
Cool.
I
Hold
can
on.
roll with it.
Oh, I can see him.
I can, but probably can perceive.
You can,
So
but
roll
can't.
20 isn't letting me see that far, but if you look at my Eldritch Invocation,
Oh, right. You have like a much longer.
it's only
Can you
like it's letting me see 85. According to the invocation, I should be able to see up to 120. Well, I can see that token.
How about now?
Now I can see the whole fucking map.
Right. That's what you can actually see with your night vision. I just set it at 120.
Aha.
Okay. So basically everybody can see that far now, except Talia. Okay. So Abdul, Akik, Gadab, and Darling. You turn your heads like instinctively toward where the horn sound blared. And for just a moment, you see. Wow, okay. You're gonna throw the just for
Are
a
you
moment.
pulling him from the water or feeding him to the zombies?
Get
I
ready to
can't
throw him
tell.
at the zombies.
It
You
looks like you're
see-
using him as a meat shield to push the zombies back down underwater.
You see a figure mounted on a shark. The figure holds a horn to its lips, and it looks like a horrible cross between a humanoid and a fish or shark-like being. The players would know them as Sahuagin. Sahuagin, as
yes.
Baldur's Gate taught me how to say it. After it blows the horn, you notice all 4 of the zombies kind of turn and they step off the boat. If you want to take a free attack as they step off the boat, you can. But like this one here, just immediately plunges off into the deep.
I'm just happy they're leaving.
I want to. If I can, I have my longbow out. I was gonna say, can you do a magic attack as it, or it can only be a?
It has to be a weapon attack. If you have
Okay.
Warcaster, you can do a cantrip.
I don't. Okay, I was just gonna try and put it out of its fucking misery.
Good
That's
job, Mike.
a double negative. You don't.
I don't
Alright.
not.
Good job kills that one. It doesn't get a chance to step off the boat. He just kind of
Okay,
chops it in half.
great.
And then as soon as the zombies step off the ship, you see the figure drop below the water level.
That was just the beginning.
First wave.
The hooligans are shark-like.
Yeah.
I think their god that they worship is like a shark god.
Stekula. Yeah, it's like the mega shark.
Those the ones with the 4 arms or whatever.
I think it's just a big shark. The king of the Sahuagins, or Sahuagin, whatever, has 4 arms. Yeah, some of them do.
Yeah, I thought they were more, I don't know, creature from the Black Lagoon-y
They are.
in the art that I've seen.
They are in the art, but they're described as being like shark.
Okay.
Jura kind of clutches at his wound. He's like, something feels a little wrong.
Yeah, Jura, are you feeling, well, can't be great, but,
I don't know.
Zafir, can you help here? He is wounded.
No, where's the ship's surgeon?
Oh, yes, of course. Let me look. Sit down. She starts poking at it. He's like, hey, be a little more gentle. She's like, oh, quit your whining. You're fine. Let me see what she would have for skills.
Where we find out she's really not skilled.
Quick look with medicine, but clearly don't see much.
She's like, it seems to be infected. Some kind of a disease on his weapon. Or maybe just being underwater for so long.
We can certainly clean it out.
I cast Toll the Dead. No, wait.
If it's a disease, I'm not sure what we can do.
Amputation.
I can show you.
You're too excited for that. It's like every time someone stubs a toe, amputation?
She's like, sit down. Just take the weight off. Have something to eat, and we'll keep checking up on you to see how you do.
Is he missing any hit points?
Yes, he's down to 12.
All right. Well, I will expend a use of the healer's kit.
Okay.
So remember, it is a D6 plus 4 plus hit dice.
Right. Okay. That feels a little better. What you did, maybe it'll go away on its own. He says.
Maybe, but we might need some more healing. Oh, hi, Bailey.
Hello.
You didn't say hi.
Samira gets off the crossbow ballista. She says, what was that all about? We need to get off this. Whatever it is. All right. The rest of the evening, it is calm. You still see.
Tendrils start? Are we still like in the seaweed? And
You
stuff?
are still stuck.
Okay.
They seem to have slowed on their climbing the boat. They haven't given up, but the progress has slowed down to a literal crawl. You still see that light off to the northwest. Although after midnight, 1 o'clock or so, it finally goes out. The stars never come out. It stays cloudy. And just before sunrise, there's like a light downpour. just adding insult to injury, but it does wash some of the gross black blood off the deck of the ship. Jura is not doing well. In about 3 hours after the attack, he starts running a fever.
No.
And I need to roll a d4. Oh, ouch. In game terms, his charisma and constitution have been dropped by 4.
Are there like boils and things appearing on his skin?
Yeah, actually. The boils manifest in 1d4 hours.
Okay.
Followed
I love
by
these
fever and a tingling in the extremities.
I'm
I
sorry,
love
she's in
tingling.
no pants era.
And he goes, ooh, I can breathe underwater now. No, you wouldn't know that part.
Wait, whoa.
Here, let me hold you under for a minute.
Wait, Aboleth?
Actually, Jamie, you can make a medicine roll. Anyone who has medicine trained can make a medicine roll.
What? What is going on?
No. I cannot make
Damn.
medicine roll.
Wow.
Oh, what's Hunter not wearing your
God.
headphones?
No, I just had to get Bailey out of the room. She's in a not wearing pants era, so I have to be very careful of where she goes.
Oh, right. Yeah, because we're on
So-
camera.
Yeah. So I was just like, gotta get her out. So what happened?
About 4 hours after the attack, Jura's breaking out in boils,
Oh.
and his con and charisma have been reduced by 4 points.
Oh.
But he can breathe underwater now, apparently.
Oh.
We've tested.
Is he
this,
looking clammy? Fishy, even?
Talia says, I think. She kind of goes off to the side with Essie. She says, it's not good. I think he's contracted blue rot.
Is there anyone that has cure disease?
In this crew, I don't think so.
Have any of us heard of blue rot?
That's what the medicine roll was for.
Oh, is that a thing that would happen a lot on a ship?
I'll give you a roll, even though you're not trained in it.
Okay.
Yeah, same with Jim. Yeah, sailor types, you probably have heard about it.
And I figure it's
Would
more
it-
of a colloquial term for something.
What
Yeah.
What was the role? Medicine.
Some medicine, yeah. Yeah. I'd say Darling's heard of it.
Okay.
It's it can be fatal. Basically after each long rest, he'll get another con save.
Mm-hmm.
On a success, he will shake the disease and gain 1 point back per long rest. So it'll take 4 days to get back to full, even if he does really well. If he fails, he'll start taking necrotic damage and the boil spreads.
Okay, so
Does anyone have an ability that would let you give him a bonus to his con save?
Intimidation.
Heal, damn it! You get better this instant!
Generate
so
disease at your mission.
is it like so every day?
You're going to be fine.
Every morning
Every-
he'll have to make another constitution
Okay,
save.
until he's either better or dead.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I mean, if he gets worse, we're gonna have to just throw him off the side.
Ooh, the power of perception. Or
Say that out loud.
Well, me and
Probably not within his earshot, I hope.
me and Samira have gone off to
To get
go
better, we're gonna
clothes.
throw him overboard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna tell him you're getting better.
That's good
You're
to
gonna
hear.
be just fine.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it.
I'm gonna
I
give
believe
him.
every word you're saying.
Does-
I'm gonna
does
give
that
him
give
my
him the
lucky
will?
charm.
To succeed on a con save.
The will to feel better. Placebo effect. Come on, that's how it
I
works.
was
right?
thinking that too. I'm like, there's not a single cleric on this this crew.
No. No.
But I have darts and I have medicine. I could try acupuncture.
I mean, you also have claws.
Lance the boils.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There you go. Yeah.
Don't. You're getting no.
Gonna drain
no,
him.
we're-
We'll
He
just
should be
pretend these are
quarantined
sterilized.
and anything.
Samira's like, he's our carpenter, though. We can't afford to lose him.
You get
I
it.
mean, I
Drain
also
the
can.
Brian. Balance his humors.
There you go. That's what it
I'm
is. It's an imbalance of the humors. Obviously.
She's like, I'm not throwing him over unless he's dead.
Okay.
So,
that's
so
fine,
get to
as
the
long as
bloodletting
he's
and
not
stick
gonna
a
start
toad in his mouth.
Fighting people. We'll just watch how it goes the next couple of days and see if he starts improving.
We'll keep an eye on him.
Is there a way I can ask if there's anything to like that would help with him constitution saves in game? Like, is there any like blah blah blah? My question specifically would be: does Talia? Yes, does Talia have anything, any food or like that magical stuff she can infuse into the food that would help?
She does have some cooking abilities. I'll have to look and see.
I've heard for balancing the humors, you drain the blood and you put a dead chicken on their head, and that helps. And you put a toad by their feet.
Why?
All right, so she can cook something that gives you temporary hit points. And she can prepare 6 doses of that. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna say, because of your situation, that I will give him a D4 bonus to his con save
Okay.
from this food that she makes. So she cooks it up, and she goes, if anyone else is hurt, feel free to have some as well.
Okay.
Up
Make
Did
sure
you
there's
use the
enough-
rolling pin?
No. But she is cleaning the rolling pin.
In front of you specifically.
Yeah, she's smiling at you as she scrubs some soap on it. Okay, so 4 plus proficiency bonus, so 6 people minus the 1, so 5 people if you're injured. How it works is if you spend a hit die, you can add a D8 to your roll if you eat her special yummies.
I'll do that.
Okay. Who else is injured? Well, he's actually injured, so I'm going to have him do that as well. Oh, what has he got? D8s. Alright, so he might be back to full health, but still down, well, full health, because of his con loss. Do you take a long rest? I mean, you kind of do overnight anyway.
Sure.
So you're setting watches and taking a long rest and whatnot. And I'm gonna roll his con save again with a +4 bonus. Well, good news is he doesn't even need the +4 bonus. He comes to 8 hours later, and the boils have like shrank. He's looking a lot better. He's not suffering from a fever or whatever. I mean, his con and his charisma are still down by 3, but he looks like he's shaking the worst of it.
Good.
I'm gonna put
I told you you'd be fine.
You were right. The power of words, I love it. And also, he goes over to Talia and gives her a big kiss on the cheek.
Thus
Did I mention how much I love
spreading the
your food?
disease.
Yeah, she kind of like, hey, you're still oozing. You're still oozing.
Oh, gross.
You're not better yet. Go. Just go.
Yeah, we're not trying to spread it to the entire crew. Thank you.
All right. Now that it's daytime, you can better see the situation. The fog has kind of blasted back. It's still gray. The sky's still cloudy. You don't actually see the sun. It is warm. It is muggy. And you can still see the open ocean, maybe 50, 100, somewhere that meters behind the ship. Let's say 150 feet. There we go, 50 meters. Look at that. So it looks like over the course of the evening, it is just either it has spread out further or it has pulled you in further. It's kind of hard to gauge. But now that you can see on the horizon to the various directions north and around, you can occasionally see obstructions jutting up from the horizon. Possibly land, possibly an island, possibly other ships. It's hard to tell from this distance.
Taliba,
Yes?
can your bat fly? Do you have a bat? That's a bat, right? It's a bat now? Or you have a bat?
Well, it is a winged cat, but the wings are not enough for flight. I haven't figured that out yet.
Damn it. Okay. Never mind. Good idea with the, thing that is in the middle of the ship. By the way, yesterday, not a turret.
Ballista.
Yep, thanks, guys. Thank you. The ballista. Good job with the ballista yesterday. That was a great idea.
Thank you. Oh, I wonder if I can sneak attack with it.
No. No, because you use its skill. You don't even. You roll it. It has a +6. And
You
that's
roll it, not it rolls you.
Well, yeah.
In Russia.
Yeah, and I'm going to say that it can't shoot straight back because of the masts,
Yeah.
but in most range it can fire, although granted you don't want to hit allies. It's kind of an indirect fire weapon almost.
So with it's still slowing down. Have we been able to pull up the oars more? Without breaking them?
Yeah, that's the rough part. I would say with everyone concentrating together, you can get all the oars into the ship, and then it takes a little while to pull the vines and shit off of them.
Okay.
But you can safely stow them away. The problem is there's no wind, so the only movement you're going to be able to get on this ship is through the oars.
Yeah. But at least if they're not getting grappled.
Unless you have a giant shark towing you. Or so. Can you speak
That
with
seems
fish?
oddly specific.
Well, yeah, I know.
I don't think... Can any of us speak with animals?
I don't think so.
I can speak with them.
This part.
I don't understand them.
I don't understand you, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say anyone can speak with animals.
I mean, we got a big elephant. Can anyone cast Walk on Water? I can't until
Oh, yeah, he'll be
You
back.
think
on
we are?
board.
5th level. I can't until 5th level. If we could, that would make this a lot easier. But I can't yet. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Zafir as well and say thank you for listening to me yesterday and helping Dumari get back up.
You are the captain.
Yeah, but I mean that doesn't necessarily mean people are gonna listen. I just wanted to say thank you.
You're in charge.
I'm-
Everyone
You're
looks at
right.
You.
Is Samira
Everyone
close enough
looks
to
at
hear any of
you.
this?
Make
That's up to you.
I'm gonna say she is, and you kind of catch her look out of the corner of your eye as he says, "You're the captain. People do what you say." She kind of like just
Okay,
nods
I
and
was-
points at him like, mm.
Just trying to show you that I appreciate that you listened. I know you're supposed to, but I want you to know that I appreciate it. God! And she flips her hair and leaves.
Okay.
Just try to be nice.
It's not like I like you.
Hey, shut up! You keep your mouth shut. Okay. I don't know what to do.
I have an idea. Does anyone have a grappling hook?
I would say the ship has one, at least.
I think I do.
I mean, technically, we have a really big one.
We have an anchor.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
True, but how far could we get the anchor up on the ballista?
I mean, I think he already said we have a regular grappling.
Maybe with some jerry rigging you could get the anchor on the ballista, but I would say you have at least one regular grappling hook, probably two. They're like boarding hooks and stuff. Not that you board people, but
We would need to have a target. That's
What I am thinking, I am not sure if the grappling hooks would be strong enough and hold, but if we put our grappling hook in the ballista to propel it with a line, send it out into the horizon, hopefully it will snag the kelp, and we can try to pull the ship with the line.
Not a bad idea. Just depends on how far it would go. Because we want it to get out of the seaweed, and I don't know if... How far out is the seaweed? How many feet does it look like?
you're about 150 feet in from the ocean now.
Okay, so how far does this ballista look like it could go without it being weighted? Like if we were to just use like the javelin or whatever was used yesterday.
Well, the range on the ballista is 480 feet is max range.
Okay, so that theoretically could work if we could get it out there just to sink into a spot that isn't seaweed.
Wait, you have all the stats for the ship. If you just click on the ship under the Enchantress tab, you have the whole stat block for the ship
There
on
it
there.
is. Okay. Oh, I do not. I have the ship description.
Does it not let you look at it?
No, I just, yeah.
Oh. Now you do.
Oh, I guess I need to reload my page because it's still...
You should now, I think.
Well, we would need to hit the seaweed to get Perseus, and the
I
idea
might
is
just
the edge of it.
I think she's trying to say get the grappling hook past the seaweed and in theory to,
Yeah.
sea floor on the other end of the seaweed. Then we can pull ourselves through it.
Yes. I also cannot see stats still. I only see the description and the picture.
Yeah, I just checked.
Huh. I have it set to all players' journals and can edited and controlled by all players.
I can see it. Are you on bio and info or character sheet?
I in the handout. Is it?
Oh, it's actually in your journal in the Enchantress section with all the crew.
Oh, that's not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was looking in the wrong spot. Thank you.
It's Al Sahira, which means the Enchantress. That's
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
Movement. Okay. So, it doesn't say. Okay. So theoretically, it could make it. It doesn't really say anything about how heavy something can be.
Right. It's just it's stats for it as a weapon.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is improvised. Let's see. Blah, blah. Okay. I mean, it'd be worth a shot if we could jerry-rig it. Should we wait until... Okay, so...
Well, how heavy are the
Right,
ballista
right.
bolts
That is a great question.
versus how heavy is the anchor? The anchor is going to be considerably heavy if
Yeah.
it's anchoring the boat. It's likely that the weight of the anchor is so much that even if we get it on top of the ballista just won't fire.
Okay, so do we know how much the boat weighs?
Not
Wait.
really.
Because it says that, according to Google, it needs to be a 16th to a quarter of your boat's weight. So if your boat weighs 2,000 pounds, your anchor should be 30 to 50 pounds. And
Oh, interesting.
the weight of a bolt fired from a ballista is around 20 pounds. Heavy ballista bolts can weigh 20 pounds.
Chris, why aren't you getting out your graphing calculator?
A talent
in his-
ballista.
Even in his weakened state, Jura is interested in your theory. He says we'd have to make some modifications to the ballista. And I'm not sure the ballista would like this all that much. It may not be functional until I can get it repaired afterward.
Well, hopefully we can get out and not have to deal with anything again.
I just wish if I had my tools from home.
What tools do you need? I have woodworking tools. I don't know if that's enough. What tools do you need?
It's like, wow, I need I'm just gonna say that he throws out some toolage that's not on the ship. You'll see why in a little bit. Sorry.
Well, why'd you
I-
throw
I
them
have to
off
push-
the ship?
I have to push the story forward. But while you're standing around and you're looking at the ballista and you're discussing things, Akik, you have the highest perception in this entire crew right now. So I'm going to allow you to be the only one who notices from the northeast, where last night you saw a fire. Briefly, you see a light flicker, like when someone's flashing a mirror at you. You know, you see that flash of light, sunlight reflected in your direction. And it seems to come from one of those large-ish mound-like structures.
Did anyone else see that?
Mound-like structure. Have we encountered a mound-like structure?
Yeah, in the horizon you can see like
Because it's
humps
daytime now.
in the
You
kelp.
can see.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
What could be land, but we're not sure. Yeah.
could be land, other ships. It's hard to tell from here.
I
What
saw
are you
a
The
talking
flicker-
amount of kelp?
I saw a flicker to the northeast. Maybe it was a lighthouse.
All right, I'm gonna look in towards that general direction.
All right, make a perception roll.
Do I get blinded?
It's far away, and you squint, and it looks like maybe a mast.
It's not. Is it still foggy? Like if I was to go up to the top, would it still be foggy? You can't see.
No, it's cloudy, but it's not really foggy. It's just far away. You climb up the
Okay.
crow's nest and take a look.
Yeah.
All right, when you get higher up, because yes, the Earth is a circle, you get that higher vantage point. You can tell from here that it looks like it is a ship, another ship.
Okay.
And you can actually see a few even further away than that in various spots along the horizon.
All right. I am going to I want to mimic what they do. Do we have any mirrors or anything? Anything I can use to reflect
You can
light
find a
off
mirror.
of? I
Yeah, I
want
have
to. Oh, of course you do. What am I thinking?
Um,
I want to towards that boat that was, whether or not they're flashing us, I don't know. Do SOS to them. See, maybe they know
like,
Like
yeah,
Morse code.
like a
Yeah,
light language
so-
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Make
So
all right, make a ship skill watercraft
So water-
navigation, the
water
watercraft
vehicles. Okay.
skill. Yeah, make it with intelligence or wisdom as your attribute.
Okay.
Ship
hold on.
can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like a ship skill.
Intelligence.
Ooh. Okay.
Boom, baby.
You're like reflecting it, and there's a moment's hesitation, and then there's a response, but it doesn't. It's a flashing light. It doesn't seem to be like language or a use of Morse code or whatever the code would be. Ships can't, like Jamie said. More of a acknowledgement that you made a connection.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back down, and I will explain that to the crew.
Okay.
Like, I mean, not like we can go anywhere, but at least there's acknowledgement that we were here in the water, so theoretically, someone may or may not be coming to find us. But also, be prepared because they could be bad people, so even if they come help us, we need to be on our guard.
Oh, you just shine the light in the dark forests.
Oh no.
Predators are gonna come get us.
Oh no.
It's a 3-body problem all over again.
Now I know it's 9:30, and I see that we're losing Jamie to the sleep gods. So I don't want to go any longer if anybody has to get up in the morning.
3:30.
So instead, I'm going to do it like a cutscene.
Oh boy.
As we see the party talking on the deck of the ship, the camera kind of pans away from you and goes along the kelp, and it's like this endless kelp just flowing and flowing and flowing until it kind of pans upward toward the ship that you just flashed a signal to, and then you see... Did I bring you over here? I did, right?
An oasis.
You see the ship. A Western-style galleon completely covered in kelp. And that's where we'll stop for this week.
Oh
And the
boy.
kelp, a part of the kelp.
That bodes well for us.
Hey, it
It
can't move.
boats.
It can't move.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
boats well for us.
It can't move. We're never leaving.
Okay, here's the thing though. I'm gonna need to